Hello, everyone. This is Kendra Watkins with another installment of the A-Sun Lunchbox, and I am joined by FGCU senior guard Davion Wingate. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. We are here. Well, basically, I wanted to talk to you today because we are doing our ESPN rebroadcast, and we're going to be talking about the FGCU versus Duke game, a game that you guys hosted and actually won convincingly. So we're going to talk about that. But first and foremost, I wanted to ask you about your quarantine. How are you enjoying that?
I've been enjoying it well. Just been relaxing, watching Netflix, getting some home workouts in. So it's been great.
Okay, well, tell me, what have you been watching on Netflix? What are your shows?
I actually just finished this show with Snoop Dogg where he's like a football coach. I actually didn't know he coached football, so I've been really into that lately.
Okay. Okay. Well, I wanted to ask you, just coming into your senior season, because I was, doing my research and I seen here, just going into your junior year, it was your first year playing with FGCU. You were averaging about seven a game. You doubled that your senior season, and actually last year during the tournament, you scored in double figures in all games. So I wanted to ask you, just what was your mindset? What was your mindset going into the season, and what did you want to work on and improve for your senior year?
I just wanted to bring more of a scoring presence going into my senior year. My junior year, I wasn't really a focal point on the team until later on, but I wanted to keep it going into my senior year and be more of a factor on the team.
Okay. And I mean, you came out white hot, so you definitely did that. Just scoring a couple of 20-point games. You had a game in which you scored 29 versus UCF. I believe that was like the second or third game of the season. Just tell me, what did that game feel like? Just, I mean, because you scored 21 prior to that. So just tell me, what was it feeling like just coming into the season and actually putting up numbers like that?
Honestly, it felt great to have that fire. You like to keep it going. We always get hyped when we play a team like UCF or bigger conference schools. So we play teams like that. We always just like to come out with energy to that game. I was playing with a lot of energy. Then we get a lot of fans, so the fans were into it. So that helps a lot.
All right. Well, actually, just going into that game versus Duke, because I know prior to you scored 31 against Temple like the week before. So just tell me what was that game like when you put up 31 against Temple, and how did you feel, and how did that carry over into your next game?
Uh, well, at the time it was around the holidays, so I guess I just didn't want to kill the holiday spirit. Wanted to keep going with two good W's. That we actually the Temple game. I had a lot of people don't know this. I actually took a visit to Temple before coming to take my visit to FGCU, and they didn't pick me. So when we played them, it was like, okay, I had something to prove. And then with Duke, we lost the year before at their house, so we wanted revenge on them as well.
Okay, so against Temple, you came in looking to do work. Okay, I see. So that
Yeah.
was okay. That was your mind frame going into Temple. Okay, I understand it. I understand it. And you just kept it
Yeah.
moving, just going into the next week versus Duke. It was a home game, and you guys were hosting Duke, another Power Five. And even before that, I know that against Notre Dame, another powerhouse, you scored 19, and it was your 1,000-point game at the Cancun Challenge, and you guys beat what, South Dakota State. You guys beat South Florida. That's my alma mater. And you guys actually beat Notre Dame. So just
Oh,
tell me that weekend, how did it feel just getting your 1,000 point over there, and just, how did it help you just building up into this game?
that moment was actually like unreal. Like not only were we playing Notre Dame, but we were winning, and I was able to get my 1,000 point. Not only did we beat them, but we were able to go on and win the entire tournament. So that entire trip was just amazing. And the South Dakota State game came down to like the last like 20 seconds, and that one was a wild game. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because I know they last year they had beat you previously, so you came back and got your revenge in that game. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. And just going into the Duke game, because I know it was a game that you guys hosted at home. I actually looked at it on the ESPN feed, and it was a crazy game. Like there was a lot of people there. Just what did Coach Simasco tell you just going into the game, and what was the game plan?
Mainly we just had to stay focused and shoot better than we did the previous year we played them. He mentioned mainly knocking down shots because they have a lot of larger girls, so it's harder for them to close out on us. So he mainly wanted us to knock down shots and play hard and get revenge on what we didn't get to do the year before when we played them.
Okay, and I know this because I'm first. A lot of people are going to say, first thing you think of when you see FGCU women's play, you're going to think of raining threes and all the three pointers and everything that you
Right.
guys. But you guys actually held them to 34% from the field, and actually from about 16% from the 3-point line. So you guys actually dug in and played defense. So what did you guys? Was there any game plan or anything that you guys wanted to hone in on that particular aspect?
Just like we said, emphasizing knocking down open shots. The 3-pointer is a major part of our offense and scoring. So when we're given the open shots, we knew we had to knock them down because otherwise Duke's a good team, and we know they were gonna either we were gonna hang around or they were gonna hang around if we weren't knocking down shots.
Okay. And first quarter, you guys were actually down 10-8. It was a low scoring first quarter. Everybody was playing defense.
Yeah.
And yeah, 10-8, you guys were down. What did you take in going into the second quarter? Because you guys had a humongous second and third quarter. So,
Well, something that we harp on like really heavy here at FGCU is our second half surge, where like when we come out for the second half, we want to get it going, we want to throw the first punch. So we knew since the game was pretty close in the first half, we wanted to get some separation. So we used like our energy from our fans. Everyone got it going early. We're able to come out with the win.
okay. And yeah, I mean, I know you guys won 78-56, and it was a game in which you had 30. Nazarene had 27. So you guys went crazy during that game. Were you feeling it early? Did you know going into the game you were going to have a game?
No, I actually was playing a little nervous because my coach had told me there was someone there to see me. So I actually came out a little nervous, but then I was able to get things going later. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you dug in a little bit later. And just tell me, just going into the season, because that was a big win. How did it feel coming out, getting a win on your home floor?
It felt huge. We know wins like that are very big for the program, for the school in terms of recruiting and everything. Not only was it a good win, it was against Duke. Like everyone knows Duke University, so that's something I can tell people years from now. Like we beat Duke, so I think it was big time. It felt great. And wish we could have kept it going in the tournament.
Yeah, and speaking on that, because going into the tournament, just even after that, and I'm assuming you guys were ready to actually put in work because I know that first game in the quarterfinals, you put up 38 against Lipscomb. So just tell me
Yeah.
what was I know the goal going into the tournament, or the championship, but what did you want to accomplish going into the championship, and how do you feel about it being cut short early?
I mainly just wanted to get another ring. I love jewelry, all about the ring.
All right.
So I really just want to win win another conference championship. I also personally a goal for me was to make the All ASUN team. I want to do that because I fell short of making the getting all conference awards. So I wanted one in the tournament for sure. So I was playing hard. Unfortunately, season did get cut short, but I feel like I have no regrets. I'm still proud of everything that me and my teammates were able to accomplish this year with being ranked, beating opponents like Duke, Notre Dame, UCF, USF, getting some big wins. So it was sad it was cut short, but I'm proud of what we did this far.
Okay. And A-Sun Lunchbox. So we're definitely going to have to talk food. You're from the A. Tell me, here in Atlanta, because it's my second year here, and the conference office is here. We just moved here and made this our permanent location this year or last year. I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite food? Where can I get it here in Atlanta?
Okay. So I answered tacos earlier, but I'm changing my answer to breakfast food. I'm a big
Okay.
breakfast food person. And my recommendation would be a place called Milk and Honey. They
Okay.
have good waffles, like flavored like red velvet waffles, chicken and waffles, stuff like that. So it's my number one recommendation.
That's your number one recommendation because I've definitely heard
Yes,
about Milk and Honey.
in
I haven't
Atlanta.
had,
Milk and Honey.
yeah, I haven't had the chance to go yet, but I definitely
Oh,
heard about it. So I will definitely check that out once everything is over and we're able to leave the houses and actually get out. I definitely want to check that out. So, all right, breakfast person, we're eating red velvet waffles.
yes. I am very into cheeseburgers. And there's actually a vegan food truck that makes cheeseburgers called. Usually this is a bad word, but slutty vegan. But it's like really famous in Atlanta for their vegan cheeseburgers. You can get like vegan shrimp cheeseburgers, but it's
I've
like
been
amazingly good.
I've been there, but
Oh, it's awesome.
yeah, the line is like 3 blocks long, and you have to go there and you have to be willing to just like wait. So don't go there hungry. Like have you a snack
Yeah, you
before you.
do.
So all right, well,
Yes,
Davion,
that's tip number one. Don't go hungry.
all right. It was awesome talking to you. Thank you for taking the time out to talk to me just during your break. And I know you're still doing studies and everything. So definitely thank you for that free time. And to everyone, make sure that you follow us on all of our social media. Like us on Facebook. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at ASUN Sports. And also check out the rebroadcast. We are rebroadcasting the FGCU versus Duke game in which Davion Wingate scored 30. 30. I almost said 31 against Temple, but you're scoring too many points. I'm getting it all confused. But anyway, she scored 30. And so just check it out. All right. This is another episode of the A Sun Lunchbox. Kendra Watkins here with Davion Wingate. Till next time. All right.